I am Keisha. I am bringing you an episode of Cultivation Corner. I definitely tuned in on a different vibration today because I was like, I'm not even gonna fix myself up. I'm gonna just get up in here and give the people a talk. So there's a lot of talk right now about Renaissance. Renaissance is rebirth. There are things happening right now, in my opinion, is rebirthing some change. So Break My Soul has come out, and what a lot of people are getting from that is quitting your job. I woke up this morning with that being so heavy on my heart. I really had to replay a few things that has happened to me, how I got to be here as a creative entrepreneur in 2022, quitting my job back in October of 2018. I've been working single digit years, babysitting. As soon as I was able to get a job legally, I had a job. So at 15, and I was working nonstop, sometimes even 2 to 3 jobs a time as a young adult, even a teenager. It's always been my mindset, and it's the mindset of America, the people around us. That cycle just continues. We just work and work and work. You work this job, this certain amount of hours a week. What do you have time for? Do you have time to do anything for yourself? Do you have time to just have a day off of rest where you do nothing? Do you have time to take care of yourself after you're done? I knew I couldn't do that working for somebody else. So that was a decision that I made to leave with no answers. I just quit. I have the opportunity to wake up every single day and do what I choose to do. I am afforded the time to nourish my children, love them. I'm afforded the time to nourish myself and love on myself. I couldn't take off a day for myself without penalty. I wasn't able to attend a funeral for someone who was so near and dear to me. This was like my best friend, without penalty, because I did go, of course, but I was kind of sick of that and decided I don't want to live that life anymore. Didn't know what was out there, but I just took that leap and said, something got to be better than this. Continuing to work in this cycle and pile on the workload, it deteriorates your health, physically and mentally. I didn't even realize it in the moment. It just did not feel right. So I was going through this cycle for a while working for that company. I was working from home as a tech advisor, answering phone calls. I had my daughter in August of 2017. So I had a little bit of leave from this company. I didn't have to go back to work right away. Usually some people have to go back within weeks, or maybe I've even heard days, which is ridiculous. With this company, I was afforded the opportunity to have some leave and be paid before I had to go back to work. Within a certain amount of time, you can take off more leave after having your child. So I went back, but not too long after, it was just too much for me to handle. A newborn baby, and I have to get on the phone and tend to someone else's needs when my needs aren't being met. So I remember just thinking, you know what? I wonder if I can reach the owner of this company. So I went for it. Man, this company probably has so many employees, I'm not even thinking it's gonna get through. But I didn't know what else to do at that point, because I'm like, okay, this is one of the best jobs out here. I don't really have much experience. Let me just try it. I've tried talking to the person that was over me, but I never had any solutions that would fit me. I took that chance and reached out to the owner, and someone reached out to me during that leave and said that they wanted to speak to me when I got back about discussing some scheduling options. It honestly wasn't the best for me, but I just said, you know, we're going to try something different. I'm going to see what this is like. I sent that email probably in March of 2018. Months later, in October, I called off for work one day. I wasn't able to keep up working for this company, and I got all these dreams that I want to live out. I don't even have enough energy and space for myself. And then you're talking about I have children that I have to take care of, and I was married at the time. When am I gonna have time for that? So I just woke up one morning and I sent my direct boss a resignation letter and decided that I was going to be the boss of my own life. There are pros, definitely huge pros in my book, to quitting your job, but I don't want that to be misconstrued with it being perceived as all of your problems just going away. Like there's this just magic button and it's gonna make everything happen for you. But it's an initiation of some sort. This is where the wealth comes in. You have a whole different concept of money. Don't get me wrong, money will help a couple of things, but it's not the end all be all. I've still faced eviction. I had a car that I have had for 4 years. I only had 1 year left. 1 year left, and it get repossessed. All that hard work I did, and my car got taken from me. I have had my lights cut off. I've had my water cut off. Phone bill, not been able to make those ends. It is initiation of some sort, because while all these perceived bad things are happening, I might not have but $1 to my name, but guess what? I'm gonna make that dollar work. I have the choice to do that. So I look at money differently. It's not going to kill me if a bill get cut off, you know? And I always feel like a way is gonna be made, because I don't go without for too long. I can always make a way for myself. It's also initiation in a way of things that I'm able to pass down. Some things that I have learned through this journey, I've only would have learned here, you know, because my back is against the wall. I don't have this paycheck to fall back on. I don't have these benefits to fall back on. I have to depend on myself, you know? I make my own money. I use my gifts and my talents to get out here. So you know what? It initiates me to get out and create those opportunities, to think outside of the box, because I don't have anybody guiding me. Normally, when you're living a 9-to-5 lifestyle, everybody around you is doing that. So you have a lot of people to look to guide you through that. So me being here, if I don't see it, I get out here and find a way to create it myself, you know? It forces me to reach out to my community when I need them. Like something like reaching out to a sister who is in the same position as me. They not working for nobody. They got kids that they homeschooling. Let's meet up. Let's get together. Let's let the kids run around so we can get a break and maybe even do some work. It is an initiation. It's not a magic button. So considering the talk around Renaissance, I truly do feel like it's a rebirth. We are birthing a change. I asked myself how I could be rebirthing a new me. In what ways am I bringing out a bit of change? What thought processes am I taking a different outlook on? How will I rebirth something new? I ain't saying quit your job, or am I? But ultimately, the decision is up to you. Rebirth some change. Let's get into something new. And as always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I look forward to speaking more in the Cultivation Corner. The topics are always going to be around cultivating ourselves, cultivating our gifts, our talents, cultivating community. I'm in conversations with other creatives like me and having these talks. I've just decided to get on camera as much as possible so these talks can go beyond these personal conversations. I have these earrings. These are fertility earrings. So the energy is definitely flowing. These earrings were made by a sister, Sierra, with Pure and Holy. She pretty much makes anything. She is so gifted and so talented. So I just wanted to show her some love. I will link her site down below if you are interested in tapping into this energy. Because we definitely need to get out here and rebirth something. I look forward to speaking to y'all again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe to this channel, share the video, leave some comments below. See you later. Thank you for tuning in.